Generally speaking, do you think status is like a good thing that people should aim for? In the first glance, I see status as this capitalist guy that thinks he's better than everyone. Status is very, very broad. It's like a hyper desire that we all want, because you get it from your intelligence, you get it from how many friends you have, you get it from being good at something. And I don't think all of that is bad.
I think the answer all depends on the extent that you're possessed by your ego. If I'm completely like hung up on the idea of Joel Clifton in the social hierarchy, then my emotions are going to get swayed in all kinds of places, whether I'm inferior or superior to another person. If I'm inferior, I'm going to feel insecure, low self-esteem, unconfident. That's not good. That's depression. That's anxiety. Those emotions, those mental states are there to show us that we're lower in the social hierarchy than we'd like to be, right? But in the other case, if I'm superior to someone, then I can become arrogant, ignorant, and then you become blind, and then the world just slaps you down when you weren't looking. But there is a place you can get to where there isn't possession by the ego, and you build competence in the hierarchy, but you don't use it as a weapon against others. In Peterson's biblical lectures, he talked about this line in the Bible where it said, "The meek shall inherit the earth." And meek, to us, I think, in layman's society, like in layman's terms, meek sounds like kind of weak, wimpy, like a little bit afraid, a little bit sort of lack of backbone. And Peterson was like, no, that can't be it. So he looked into like the deep-rooted etymology of that word and perhaps what the author was trying to communicate with that word. And he said, having a great weapon and keeping it sheathed, having a great sword but keeping it sheathed, right? That's what meek meant, really, in that. So the meek will inherit the earth really means the person who has the power and the mighty sword but keeps it sheathed will inherit the earth. And that, to me, I think of all the people that have great competence and great status in the hierarchy, but they don't use it to feed their ego. They instead use it for the betterment of themselves and others and their loved ones and the wider community.